Searchlight Pictures has had a great streak with films such as The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Favorite, Brooklyn, The Banshees of Inisherin, and so much more. But I feel like one of their most underrated films, ones that I don't see many people talking about, is their 2015 British film, Far From the Madding Crowd. It's based on a book by Thomas Hardy. I think it did fine at the box office. This movie cost £12 million to make, and it made $30 million worldwide. So, I think that's pretty decent. And this film has got a very talented cast with Carey Mulligan, Michael Sheen. Hold on, who are the other ones? Tom Suroj and Matt. I don't know how to. All right, that's kind of a difficult name. That's a difficult name to pronounce, but that. But I really enjoyed this movie. One of the first things that blew me away about this was its cinematography. This is one of the most beautiful looking films of the 2010s, period. Like, there's just so much of a variety in, like, you have sunny days, sunsets, magic hour, rainy, snow. This movie, like, in a way, it kind of, and it's not related, but it kind of reminds me of Tugs. How it has, like, a varied sky, like, varied weather conditions, and that's what Far From the Madding Crowd has. I really love the weather in this movie. There were also just so many beautifully shot scenes, like, I forgot his name, but, like, I love the scene where he, like, runs through the forest to try and save the sheep during magic hour. And, like, some of the horse riding shots or the wide shots are just so beautiful to look at. Like, holy cow, it's just so, like, I was just so surprised at how beautiful this movie looks. The acting is also just very good. I especially loved Carey Mulligan in this movie. I thought she did a fantastic job portraying Bathsheba Everdeen. Yep, I guess that's how it is. Like, portraying her vulnerability, as well as other things, like her singing. Like, Mulligan just did such a great job in that singing bit. All the other actors were especially great. I don't know their names, so I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna bother mispronunciating, but they were really good. I really enjoyed their performances. The score was also just so swell. It's just very grandiose. It really does fit the movie. I'd say if I did have one thing to complain about Far From the Madding Crowd, and the one thing that holds this from being a 10 out of 10 film, was why would they bring back the soldier character only to have him get shot? Like, you go thinking he's dead, but then he just comes back, and then he just gets shot. Like, I don't know if that really added anything. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but I just kind of found it pointless for him to, like, kind of come back only for him to get killed again. But you know what? That's my only gripe I have with Far From the Madding Crowd. I still had a very great time with this movie. I'm so happy I got to watch this on Blu-ray instead of watching it on Max, which is what I would have originally done before I found this. And this film looks amazing on Blu-ray. So I highly suggest checking this film out. It's one not many people discuss. Like, it's kind of obscure at this point, but it's fantastic. It's lovely.